Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a glitter glam slash cut crease on my client. I hope you guys like this look. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. It definitely helps the channel to grow. We are gonna jump right into the video. I'm going in with my flat brush and applying my LA Girls Pro Concealer in the shade Porcelain. And I'm going to be applying this onto her eyelid and blending it out. And I'm just using this for her eyeshadow base. After blending out the concealer, I'm going to go in with my setting powder and set the concealer to avoid any creasing of the eyes. The first shade I'm going to be using is dark brown, and I'm going to be using my brush and applying this to her crease area. I'm going to start from the outer corner of her eyes to the inner corner of her eyes. The second shade I'm going to be using is light brown, and I'm going to be applying this on top of her crease area. I'm going to be blending this with the dark eyeshadow. Some tips I want to give you guys when applying the dark eyeshadow to the crease area. If it's not coming out as dark as you want it, you can wet the brush a little bit and it will come out a lot darker. Next, I'm taking my flat brush and going in with the LA Girls Pro Concealer in the shade Porcelain. And I'm just going to be starting from the inner corner of her eyes to the outer corner of her eyes and creating the cut crease. I'm going to do this as slow as possible. After creating the cut crease, I'm going to take my flat brush and blend out the concealer onto her eyelid so it can lay nice and flat. And then after that, I'm taking some white eyeshadow and applying it over the concealer to avoid any creasing of the eyelid. Now I'm going in with a flat brush and I'm going to be using a gold shimmer and applying this onto her eyelid. Now I'm applying the super strong hold glue on top of the cut crease so that I could apply the rhinestones. And then after this, I'm going to apply the glue onto her cut crease so I can apply the glitters. Right now, I'm applying the super strong hold glue on top of the cut crease, and then I'm going to be applying the glitters. And then after applying the glitters, I'm going to go ahead and apply some yellow chunky glitters on top of it. Some tips I want to give you guys when applying the glitters: you always want to avoid the bottom part of the eyelid because that is where you're going to be applying your eyeliner and your eyelashes later on, and you don't want the glitters to be under the eyelashes. You want it to be nice and laid. I applied some black liquid Revlon eyeliner, and then towards the end I'm going to apply some white NYX liquid eyeliner on top of the black. I was kind of indecisive if I wanted to keep the eyeliner black or I wanted to add some white to it, so towards the end I added some white liquid eyeliner. For her face, I first apply Lay Cream Primer to help her makeup last throughout the day, and then I apply some Fenty Beauty foundation. I mix the colors together because I want to get a shade closest to her skin tone. So unfortunately, I can't really tell you the exact shade that I used for the foundation. And also to highlight her face, I used the LA Girls Pro Concealer in the shade Chestnut, and I applied it on her forehead, her chin, under her eyes, under her nose, and under her cheekbones. To contour her face, I used a darker shade foundation, and I applied this to the top of her forehead, the bridge of her nose, and under her cheekbones. And I also applied it under her jawline. Next, I used the Sacha Buttercup setting powder and the Black Radiance setting powder to set her concealer under her eyes, under her nose, her forehead, the bridge of her nose, and her cheekbones. Next, I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty setting powder, and I'm setting the rest of her face. The areas where I did not apply the setting powder, I'm going to be applying the face powder. After applying the face powder, I'm going to go ahead and apply some blush to her cheekbones and to the temple of her forehead. And then I'm going to be spraying her face with Urban Decay setting spray. And then the last thing is I'm going to be applying some highlights on her nose, her chin, and her forehead. Now, because she has a darker complexion, I did mix the Sacha Buttercup setting powder with the Black Radiance to avoid any ashiness of the face. And this is the finished look. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and I'll see you all next time.